Och idag står vi här på Glädjehuset mitt i Stockholm och vi har två medlemmar, Jimmy Pursey och Dave Parsons från bandet Sham 69 som har återuppstått. Och vi ska prata med dem om det bland annat. Sham 69 has been reborn basically with the single Outside the Warehouse and the album Volunteer. Is it true to say that really, or are you...
It's just a continuation. I mean, when we stopped in the first place, it was only because punk had reached its peak. It was basically a place where it could no more carry on anymore. Its back had been broken by the fashion of Oxford Street and places such as that, making it into something that it certainly wasn't from what we had taken into ourselves as being a part of. So therefore, 9 years on, we're in a situation whereas it's exactly the same as what it was in that way 9-10 years ago when music was at its worst. We are now back in the same situation where the system has created a bland, system of music again. Now when that happens, it reflects on what you wear in the street, it reflects on what you do, and so therefore, here we are again.
That's right, Sham 69 has its roots in punk, for those who don't know. Have you become respectable now?
No more respectable. No more respectable than we were in 1976, 77,
But you've taken a long break. Why, and what have you been doing during this time?
Because like Jimmy says, it was time for a break, and it was good for the two of us to go out and look at things from a different angle, and learn different things, learn more about the business, which is needed. And the time was right for us to come back.
The thing is, everything we'd ever written beforehand, had come from our experiences of like 16, 17 years of living, whereas now it's the experiences of the last 9 years and what's gone on in the world and what's still going on in the world. Because basically we are writers of life rather than writers of fiction, so therefore, we have to have substance to our songs, and that substance is in the album Volunteer, that creation of culture, basically. We just wanted to be a fresh attitude to a very bland system, that's all.
I see a light in puddles deep. I hear the sound, but I feel the heat. And it was all because the lost were found. That a base camp cover came up from underground. Cars have been crashed into sea, blood stained in puddles deep. And it was all because the lost were found. I found myself in Dillon town. Outside the warehouse, somebody is missing. Inside the warehouse, somebody's kissing.
buddy, buddy, you're in the wrong place with the wrong guy.
Outside the Warehouse, in that song, to me, listening and looking at the lyrics, there are both, it's a song, an unusual song, because in many ways there are both negative and positive aspects in it at the same time.
Yeah, because it's about London, and that's exactly what London's about. Outside the Warehouse is about how you go to London like it's the yellow brick road. You know, you go there with this ideal that, you know, everything's incredible, and basically it defeats that with its reality. Its reality is that it actually has no reality. It's built on a substance of cultures from outside of London rather than inside of London. And that's exactly what it's about. It's about how you can go there and, you know, have this Romeo and Juliet way of looking at life, but actually at the end of it, you go away with the worst way of looking at London rather than the best way of looking at London.
But I mean, you're not anti-London.
Yes, we are.
You're anti-London.
And the reason why we're I mean, I don't know what Dave feels about that, but I've lived there for 7 years in between what I was doing with Sham. And the whole thing about London is that now it's got to a state where, you see, England's always been very much a schooled culture. Its culture is brought about by a class structure of looking down on someone before they can actually prove themselves. But what happens now is, whereas they get faster and faster, there's no time for any culture to have any substance. So therefore no substance comes of it. And that's exactly why I don't like their attitude anymore. Because, you know, you'll probably find more things going on outside of London than actually inside of London. For instance, there's Manchester, there's Glasgow, there's Liverpool, you know, there's other places in England that are just as well up with what's going on as much as what London is.
Okay, Jimmy and Dave, Sham 69, thanks very much.
Thank you very much.
Volunteer.